Hello, 11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K Universe Mode. We are here for an episode of NXT. We are just a week and a few nights away from NXT Takeover New Orleans. We know a lot of the match card, I'll run you through some of it later, but we're going to kick the show off with the return of the NXT Women's Champion. So here she comes, the NXT Women's Champion, Candice LeRae. I think I've just remembered that I haven't fixed her modded attire, so she'll probably make her way to the ring looking like this, but it will probably switch back to her in-game default in a moment. Candice LeRae, fresh off of winning the NXT Women's Championship a few weeks ago from Rhea Ripley. I believe this is the first time we've seen her in action since. Oh no, it works. But yes, we know she will be defending against Tegan Nox at NXT TakeOver next weekend. Here comes Vanessa Bourne to the ring. She's going to be LeRae's opponent tonight. So here we go with LeRae and Vanessa Bourne one-on-one. Here we go. There's LeRae pushing her into the corner. Referee trying to get between the two. And ensues, oh! I was going to say ensues the clean break, but Vanessa Bourne with a cheap shot, and now LeRae firing away. Chops her, and there's a chop back from Bourne. And Bourne with a chop now sends LeRae off the ropes, and Vanessa Bourne hops her. And Hurricane Rana taking down Candice LeRae. And there's a kick, takes her down. And now LeRae trying to get back to her feet, but Vanessa Bourne picks her back up, and Vanessa Bourne grabs LeRae. And Candice shoves her back. And now Candice, double axe handle. Candice LeRae kick to the ribs. There's a chop, right hand to the back. LeRae, oh, rolls her through. Cover. One, no, there's a kick out. But yes, Candice LeRae, as we know, defends against Tegan Nox at TakeOver next weekend in New Orleans. Ray will make his triumphant return to the channel for the first time since the draft on that night. I'm sure many of you are excited about that, as there's a tornado DDT from the Women's Champion. In fact, I believe we know most of the card for that night now. I'll have to take a look at my notes in a moment here. But Bourne throws LeRae into the corner. Candice LeRae in the corner now. Vanessa Bourne puts her up on the top rope. And Vanessa Bourne now going for an arm drag out the top. LeRae headbutts her out the top. And now LeRae out the middle rope with a leg drop. Down goes Vanessa Bourne. And Vanessa Bourne is down. Picked back up by LeRae. LeRae with a right hand. And now Bourne's got her. Knee strikes repeatedly here. And another knee. And Candice LeRae, Hurricane Rana again takes her down. Picks Bourne back up to her feet. And Candice with an elbow strike. And now Vanessa sends her off the ropes. And Vanessa Bourne, Hurricane Rana takes her down. There's a kick. Yes, in fact, actually, we know the entire card for the show. I can't believe it. I was actually incorrect, which is not a common occurrence. Now LeRae went for a kick. Bourne out of the way. Bourne back into the ring. LeRae kicks her in the ribs. Oh, LeRae with a knee to the face. Cover. One. No, there's a kick out. Oh, and LeRae drags her away from the ropes. And Candice, much like the Intercontinental Champion on SmackDown, locks in the Gargano Escape. Candice LeRae, of course, the wife of SmackDown's Intercontinental Champion. Bit of a power couple with the gold at the moment, aren't they? Candice has the Gargano Escape in. Oh, but Bourne's going to try and fight out of it. And she gets her with a knee in the back of the head. I was gonna run down the card for Takeover during this match, but these two have not given me a chance as LeRae has taken her down. And now Candice picking her back up to her feet. Right hand knocks Vanessa Bourne off her feet. And now Candice with a chop. Counter with a right from Bourne. Bourne kicks out the knees. There's a kick to the back. And Vanessa Bourne turns her over. And Vanessa Bourne slamming her head first into the mat. And there's a cover now from Vanessa Bourne. 1, 2. No, there's a kick out from Candice. Candice LeRae went for a right. There's a clothesline. Vanessa Bourne countered by LeRae. LeRae went for a drop kick. Kicked in the ribs by Vanessa Bourne. Vanessa Bourne putting up a good showing against the champion tonight. And Candice LeRae countered, and Candice LeRae. Oh, Hurricane Rana to her opponent tonight. And now Candice picks her back up to her feet. Kicks her in the knee. Kicks at the legs. And now Candice LeRae. Kick to the ribs again. And an elbow strike. Went to pick her up now. Counter from Bourne. Bourne knocks her back. Vanessa Bourne has her with a head scissor and takes her down. And Candice trying to pull herself into the corner. She's got herself down in the corner. There's a knee strike from Bourne. And now Bourne picks her up to her feet, and Vanessa Bourne grabs LeRae. LeRae counters, shoves her back. Candice LeRae, kick to the ribs. Knee strike, cover. Oh, but there's a rope break. That's going to be a rope break. And now LeRae with Bourne into the corner. Candice LeRae picking her up, puts her at the top. And Candice, right hand. And Candice LeRae coming off the top with the swinging neck breaker. Same way she won the championship. And tonight, it's going to put away Vanessa Bourne. A big win for Candice LeRae tonight, picking up some huge momentum on her road to Takeover next weekend. Tegan Nox better watch that match closely if she wants any hope of becoming the NXT Women's Champion. But that is a win for the champion, and we're going to move on and see what's going on with the rest of NXT. Our opening contest, Candice LeRae knocks up Vanessa Bourne in a matchup of cruiserweights. The winner was Drake Maverick. Damian Priest gets ready for his takeover match that we'll announce in a moment's time as he knocked off Cameron Grimes. Up next, we're going to see two of the tag teams in the NXT TakeOver Tag Team Turmoil title match. Battle as Gable and Benjamin battle the Hunt. And in the main event, Bronson Reed takes on the NXT Champion Pete Dunne. So I will now run you guys through the NXT TakeOver New Orleans card for next weekend as the team of Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable make their way to the ring. So next week at TakeOver, we will see Ricochet defending the NXT Cruiserweight Championship against Kushida in a one-on-one matchup. Just announced as of right now, Damian Priest and Dolph Ziggler will go one-on-one. The NXT Tag Team Championships will be defended in a Tag Team Turmoil match. That's going to be fun. As Imperium defends against The Hunt, Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch, Mustache Mountain, the team you see here of Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, and Joe Hendry and Joseph Connors. As here come Primate and Wild Boar, known as The Hunt. Not only that, Candice LeRae will defend the NXT Women's Championship against Tegan Nox. Dominik Dijakovic defends the North American Championship against Karrion Kross. And the main event of the show, we'll see Pete Dunne defending the NXT Championship against AJ Styles. What a matchup that is going to be. So here we go with the Hunt versus Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. It's going to be Chad Gable and Primate starting it off. Gable went for a right, got caught with a chop. Now Primate grabs him. Primate throws him across the ring. There's a kick as well. And Gable goes down Primate. Oh, Gable takes out the legs. And now Gable with a leg drop. Chad Gable taken out the legs by Primate. And now Gable getting back to his feet, and Gable with an uppercut. Chad Gable, drop kick. For an elbow drop. Primate out of the ring. Gable kind of just threatening him to come back in the ring. Gable with a right hand. Kick to the ribs from Primate. And now Primate's got him. DDTs him. Down goes the former Olympic athlete. And now Chad Gable taking out the legs. And Gable with another leg drop. And a kick to the head now from Primate. And now Primate grabs him, pops him up, and throws him to the mat. It's going to be interesting to see a tag team gauntlet match. We've never had a gauntlet match of any kind in Universe mode, so it'll be very interesting to see, won't it? There's now Gable, picked back up by Wild Boar. Wild Boar has been tagged in the matchup here. Now the Boar is sent into the corner. Gable, tag made to Benjamin. Now they've got Wild Boar. They send him off the ropes. They pop him up. Atomic drop into a boot from Gable. And now Shelton picking him up, and Shelton Benjamin caught with an arm drag. Counter. Shelton Benjamin knocks him back. And Shelton with a drop kick. And there's an elbow drop. Shelton Benjamin now picking Wild Boar back up to his feet. Right hand. And another. Shelton Benjamin with another drop kick. And Shelton Benjamin off the ropes with another elbow. Shelton Benjamin on fire now in this matchup. He grabs Wild Boar, picks him up, and back body drops him. And now Benjamin picking up Wild Boar again. And here comes Shelton Benjamin. And a counter. The gold standard knocked back. Oh, went for a clothesline. Shelton Benjamin dumps him out of the ring. And now Shelton telling him to bring it on. And Shelton Benjamin out of the ring. Picks up Wild Boar and Shelton Benjamin. Super kick. A super kick from Shelton. Throws Wild Boar into the apron. Picks him back up to his feet, and Shelton Benjamin, well, thrown back in the ring by Wild Boar. And now Wild Boar went for a kick. Benjamin turns around. Benjamin, flatliner. 1, 2. That's going to do it. Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable with another tag team win tonight on NXT. What a run they're having as a team on NXT already. I believe this is only their second match on NXT, but it's a second win for them. Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin with a big win. Main event up next. It's time for the main event, and here comes the man who has dubbed himself, and I quote, the Thick Boy. I'm a big fan of Bronson Reed personally. This dude, he's got the look, he's got the athleticism. This dude has what it takes to be a top star one day. He's going one-on-one with the NXT Champion in tonight's main event. As here comes the NXT Champion and the man who has possibly the biggest title defense in the history of NXT at Takeover next weekend when he defends against AJ Styles, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne making his way to the ring. It's going to be Dunne versus Bronson Reed in our main event. This will be very interesting. I know Bronson Reed is someone that a lot of people have mentioned they would like to see show up here in NXT and get to actually see more of lately. So, I'm excited. Here we go. It's Reed. It's Dunne. Here we go. As Bronson runs at Pete Dunne immediately. Look at the size of Bronson Reed compared to the NXT Champion. As Reed knocks him into the corner and Bronson Reed kicked in the head by Dunne. And now Pete Dunne spins him around. Pete Dunne with Bronson Reed off the ropes and Bronson Reed ducked him. And Pete Dunne ducks him again. Dunne with a forearm strike taking down Bronson. Bronson Reed trying to get back to his feet now. Spins around with a right hand and another. Knocking him back. Pete Dunne grabs him. And Pete Dunne picks him up for a suplex. That kick to the back. And now Dunne grabs Bronson Reed and drags him away from the ropes. Pete Dunne has him by the arm, kicking him in the ribs now. And Pete Dunne with a right hand to the head. And Dunne now grabs the arm. And Pete Dunne starting to bite the fingers of Bronson. And Pete Dunne now standing over Bronson Reed into a cover. One. And there's a kick out from Bronson Reed. And now Bronson kicked on the back. Pete Dunne. Oh, you might have made a mistake. There's Bronson Reed. Elbow strikes him. And again. And one more time. And now Bronson Reed with a kick to the ribs. Kick to the back. Pete Dunne trying to get back to his feet. Pete Dunne takes him down. And now Bronson rolls out of the ring. Bronson Reed charging back into the ring, charging at the NXT Champion. Pete Dunne grabs him. Bronson Reed takes out the arm. Reed with a right hand. Here we go. Bronson Reed firing away. And now Bronson Reed's got him. And a DDT to Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne back to his feet now. And Pete Dunne sending Reed off the ropes, ducks him off the ropes. Pete Dunne, German suplex to Bronson Reed. 1, 2, no. And now here comes Dunne back into the ring. Dunne with a kick to the ribs. DDT. Pete Dunne taking it to Bronson Reed tonight. He's managing to keep the big man off his feet, which is exactly what you want to do against a guy like Bronson Reed. And now Pete Dunne turns him over, and Pete Dunne grabs Bronson. Grabs him by the legs. And taking out the knees of Reed by jumping on him there. Bronson back to his feet, though. Right hand from Dunne. And now Dunne throws him across the ring into the corner. Pete Dunne with a kick to the head. Pete Dunne now kicks him in the ribs. Pete Dunne getting fired up here as Bronson Reed is down. Dunne into a cover. 1, 2, no. There's a kick out from Reed. Oh, and Bronson with a clothesline. Pete Dunne now picks him back up. Pete Dunne knocks him back. Pete Dunne, running kick. As Reed in a sitting position now. And Bronson, punches Pete Dunne in the ribs. And now Bronson Reed with a right hand. Counter from Dunne. And now Dunne kick to the ribs of Bronson. Look at the strength here of Dunne. Throws him into the mat. Bronson Reed's down. Now Pete Dunne looking for the end. More specifically, Pete Dunne looking for the bitter end. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, the NXT Champion. A big win for the NXT Champion on his road to facing the Phenomenal One. Pete Dunne knocks off Bronson Reed. Look at the strength here it took to hit Reed with the bitter end. In the end, your winner, the NXT Champion, Pete Dunne. Thank you all for watching tonight. We'll see you on SmackDown, where on SmackDown, we're going to be seeing a lot of action. We're going to be seeing Daniel Bryan versus Roderick Strong in a Money in the Bank ladder match qualifying match. John Morrison versus The Miz. We're going to hear from new World Heavyweight Champion Tommaso Ciampa and much more. I've been Xander, and that was Universe.